Kazakhstan from above.
Mountain territory, the soul of Altai. East Kazakhstan is on the border with China and Russia. The place surrounded by magnificent mountains and purest water reservoirs. Picturesque wilds of pristine nature. Bukhtarma is a fickle-natured place. The mountain river starts from the Southern Altai glaciers. When the snow melts, it turns into a frenzied stream. The water is the greatest treasure of East Kazakhstan region. More than 40% of all water reserves of the country is accounted for this region. There are more than 880 rivers here, the length of which exceeds 10,000 kilometers. More than 1,000 purest lakes nourish this amazing land with their lifeblood. The artificial reservoir in the Yertes River is the Bukhtarma Reservoir. Bukhtarma amazingly matches the unique natural landscape, making it even more beautiful. The reservoir is in the list of the 5 largest on the entire planet. The scale is so striking. The reservoir was built in 1966 as a result of the HEP plant construction. Total occupied area makes up 5,490 square kilometers. Against the background of such large sizes, many bays and inlets have formed here. There are various sanatoriums, health resorts, and boarding houses here. All water activities are available for tourists. When looking from the water side, the surrounding landscape seems even more beautiful. Local people compare the Bukhtarma with a wonderful pearl rimmed around the mountains and coniferous forests. The air is so incredible here. You can feel peaceful breath of strength and freedom everywhere. Bukhtarma Reservoir is a favorite place for lovers of beach recreation and fishing. There are many fish in these waters, from sturgeons to breams. The center of East Kazakhstan region is Oskemyan city, located between 2 rivers, the Ulba and the Yertes. The mouth at the foot of the Stone Mountains, or Oskemyan, became the gates of Gorny Altai. The landmark of the city is Strelka, confluence, representing the Soviet architecture achievement. The Kazakhstan inscription on Ablaketka mountain is also considered a local landmark. The viewing deck offers a wonderful view of the city. The administrative center of the region is covered by greenery. The beautiful places everywhere are a delight for the eye. There is an amazing variety of parks and garden squares, being the favorite place for the city people to relax on a hot day. From the small fortress, Ust-Kamenogorsk turned into a large industrial center. The harvesting campaign is well underway in autumn. Agricultural vehicles leave behind the fanciful patterns. A great harvest is gathered here. The planting acreage is increasing every year. Wheat and cornfields expand across the countryside. The feeling of boundless horizon fills your heart with the freedom and love to the native land. Animal breeding is actively developing in the region. East Kazakhstan occupies the second place in the country in meat production. The potential of this sphere of the economy is constantly increasing, ensuring new prospects for development. It's interesting to keep watch over the grazing animals. The wide open spaces are their natural habitat, where they feel themselves natural and free. The Katon-Karagai National Park stands out by the variety and beauty of natural high mountain landscapes, richness of flora and fauna, pine forests and mountain meadows, the availability of rapid rivers and gushing waterfalls, healing springs, and other sightseeing attractions. This is the largest natural park of Kazakhstan. Its area is almost 650,000 hectares. The nature reserve is unique not only by its scale, but also because of the extraordinary beauty of the surrounding world. Katon-Karagai is in the list of UNESCO's especially protected heritage. A huge variety of plant and animal species listed in the Red Book of Kazakhstan is concentrated here. Every flower, every spikelet composes wonderful sketches, turning into an inimitable natural masterpiece. The king of these places is a sunflower. It covers the land as a bright coverlet, bringing joy to every heart. But the most impressive fact is that an extraordinary piece of Martian civilization is hidden among all the natural wealth of East Kazakhstan. A unique Keen-Kerish Valley. This rare paleontological monument is located on the coast of Zaysan Lake. The area of the tract is about 300 hectares. The cliffs originated in the period of dinosaurs and retained their original shape up to the present days. The climate of this region is sharply continental. The temperature can change even during the day. Summer is hot but dry, and winter is snowy and cold. This is due to the fact that the region is located on the territory of the Altai mountain range and the Saur-Tarbagatai mountains. Small bee houses appear like mushrooms along the mountain serpentines. Lots of apiaries are scattered throughout the area. The most valuable product of East Kazakhstan is natural honey. Most of the honey products of the country are produced right here. The region is therefore rightfully considered as the honey center of Kazakhstan. One more sightseeing attraction of East Kazakhstan are Berel burial mounds, which are also called as Tsars mounds. The mounds keep the bones of royal noblemen. In the valley between the mountains, at the height of 1,200 meters, there is a sacred place which used to be considered as holy place by the people inhabiting these places. There are more than 100 burial places here, belonging to different epochs. These excavations became a sensation in the modern scientific world. There is a historical and archaeological reserve museum here now. In our time, the Berel burial mound was covered with a sarcophagus made of tempered glass, so that everyone could get oneself familiar with an ancient history that has survived to this day. Hills and lowlands folded in pearl mist look so fabulous. The transparent mist creates extraordinary mysterious images for virgin nature. There is something mystical about the mists. Smudgy outlines, glamorous silhouettes, ghostly shadows. These pristine spaces are considered the birthplace of marals. Red deer is the pride of East Kazakhstan. Stunning, beautiful animals with gorgeous branching horns do not often catch the eye of a person. They reach up to 350 kilograms and their height exceeds 1.5 meters. Marals provide valuable drag raw materials, velvet antlers, the young non-hardened horns. The velvet antlers are mainly used to prepare pantocrine, the elixir of vigor. Previously, animals were killed for the sake of valuable raw materials, but now Marrows are bred in the unique farms of the region. This made it possible to preserve the population of these mountain beauties. A special atmosphere prevails at healing Rakhman Springs. The underground waters of these places contain medicinal radon. The hot spring reaches the temperature up to 42 degrees. Thermal waters are used to treat various diseases. Despite the fact that this water is considered dead since no living beings inhabit it, radon gives life-giving power and restores health. The mineral water is tasteless and odorless, very clean and pleasant to drink. People come here for physical and spiritual recovery. Rakhman Springs, unique in their properties, have the fame of a medical health resort far beyond the borders of Kazakhstan. Yazyvoye Lake is a picturesque water reservoir with a magnificent view of Mustau Mountain. The water surface reflects the mountains and coniferous forest in clear weather. This is the hotspot for fishermen. It is the place where the eyed fish can be found. You can come here to take a break from the city rush, enjoy the beautiful landscape, breathe in the fresh mountain air, and plunge into an exciting activity, the fishing. Apart from water resources, one more asset of the region is forests. Picturesque mountain slopes are decorated with dense forest cover. Coniferous trees prevail here, including fir tree, Siberian pine, larch, and Fraser fir. The region contains 48% of all forests of Kazakhstan. The lungs of the planet, destroyed by fires, are gradually being renewed and restored. Lots of tourist sites and routes are presented in East Kazakhstan. The miracles of pristine nature attract travelers from all over the world.